So in this problem, this topic, we're going to be talking about changing from exponential to radical form. And we might have done a few similar problems in class, but we didn't really get to delve deep into it. So we're going to do a few examples. So the first example is x squared plus y squared raised to the 3/2, right? And remember that here the exponent, right? Here the exponent is in fraction form, which means that the denominator of the fraction indicates the root. So it's going to be to the second root. So I can just rewrite this as x squared plus y squared raised to the third, and then that is the square root of that. Or another way that I could have written this, I could have just written x squared plus y squared, the square root of that, and then taken raise that to the third power. And then I could have ended up with the original, well, not with the original, but with what's I initially wrote. So because it's asking you to put in radical form, think about having the radical as the outer, the overarching symbol that you need to have. Okay. Now we are going to look at another problem. The next problem is 2 times y to the 3/4 times z to the 1/4 equals. So now what does this equal to? So when we look at this, what we have to note is that the y and the z have the same root, the same index. The index is 4. So I could combine those, and the way that I could write that is if I just include the y and the z. So I could rewrite this as 2 times y, actually 2 times the 4th root of y to the 3rd times z. And that's it. You can just leave it like that. Now let's look at another problem, problem number 3. This one says a to the negative 3/2. This is the kind of problem that I said, whenever possible, try to change the exponent to a positive exponent. It's not always going to be the case, but if you think that that's going to simplify your problem, then definitely do it. So in this case, it's going to be a to the 3/2. Now that I have a to the 3/2, I know that the index of the root is 2. So I have a to the 3rd, the square root of a to the 3rd, and that's it. So here comes the 4th problem. The 4th problem is x to the 0.2. Don't let the decimal point fool you. So what you have to do is say, what is 0.2? How can I write that in fraction form? In fraction form, the way that you would read this is 2/10, right? 0.2 is the same thing as 2/10. And when you read it correctly, it's nice because it tells you pretty much exactly how to write it, right? So 2/10. What I can do now is simplify that. 2/10, so 2 goes into 2 once, and 2 goes into 10 5 times, so it's 1/5. So it's x to the 1/5, which means that the index of the root is 5. So it's just the 5th root of x. And that's it.